Hi, my name is Joshua Goldstone. On Flat, I'm known as Flat.io Earther. I'm 18 years old and I'm going into my freshman year of college to become a music teacher. I've been a musician since I was second grade when I started playing the piano. My main instrument now is cello, which I've been learning since sixth grade, so it's about like 7 years now. I started composing through stuff like GarageBand in middle school, just kind of trying things out using presets, and but they were pretty bad. I started using Flat about 4 years ago because my friend used it to compose guitar stuff, and we were in the same music theory class, so we would work on stuff together through Flat. But I wasn't really too active within the community until around 2019 when the Flat user Yoni made a competition to have people arrange his piece called The Chase. And it was really fun to kind of step outside my comfort zone and kind of ask people for feedback on a piece like that. And it helped me get more involved in the community. Now I currently moderate the Flat Discord server, so I'm now able to interact with a lot of people within the community. So the competition I did was primarily to write outside of your usual style and to kind of imitate another Flat user. And I wanted to try to guess who wrote which pieces and who is imitating who, to also kind of test my knowledge of how people usually compose on Flat. I wanted to kind of do a competition like this because I noticed with a lot of people, including myself, that we tend to fall into some creative habits when composing, and I think it's kind of fun to try to break those and kind of discover a part of composing that you wouldn't have thought to explore before. The people they chose to imitate were from all over Flat. I only really had one repeat, so that was pretty cool to see everyone doing a different person. There were some users that they imitated that I hadn't even heard before, for example, Caddy Wampus. Weird name, but now I really like their music. All the scores were really good. If I had to pick one unrelated to who did a better job at imitating, I think Red Production's score titled Achieving the Impossible was probably my favorite. It had a really cool sound, and while I don't really think it imitated Feinstein, the person who said he was imitating that much, it was still really interesting and definitely not his style at all. But I think the two that did the best job at imitating their respective people were Earth's Imitating BC, very creative title. And Quantum's Joss's Tell Me the Truth. Those ones were almost indistinguishable from the people they were imitating. I think there definitely should be more competitions like this. Competitions where someone has to really think about what they're doing and change something up are a lot better for a fun challenge. Pretty fun one before that where for New Year's you had to write out your year in chronological order through music. And just stuff like that, and seeing what people can do with odd themes is just really cool, and I'd like to see more of it for sure. For future contests, I don't really announce the competitions on Flat. So if others would like to find out when the next competition would be, they can join the Flat Discord if they're 13 years or older and if they're able to. My favorite Flat composer kind of changes pretty often. I think currently it's the user Pro Gamer. He writes like insanely good toned poems for piano, and so I definitely check him out. You don't have to be like so consistent with your schedule and post like one thing every week. You like take time to like kind of change it up. It's not a job. It's supposed to be like a hobby, and you can change it up sometimes and get like weird and unconventional with it if you want.